And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the 2 spot.
Well, things keep working out for MP in the business world. He's come to terms with Ruffles to be a brand representative.
Ooh, that's a nice win there for MP landing that deal. Slowly but surely, he's building his brand. Clock is at 3. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Moran against Morris. Here's Porzingis. And a nice finish on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
Beal outside. And then Beal with the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Brooks. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Beal outside. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Avdia. It's Beal on the wing. From deep. On target from range. Beal's got 5 now. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Here's Mr. Perfect, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Pass to Morris. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now here's Moran. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is good.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
Beal outside. Outside Porzingis. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Over to the wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. Good, and the setup by Morant. He's got 5.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Here's Beal. And another miss by Washington. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Mr. Perfect gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Washington has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Beal. Here's Avdia, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Gafford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Here's Mr. Perfect, hounded by Beal. Jacks up a 3. Mr. Perfect shot is off. Washington trailing. Morris passes to Beal. Back to Morris. Kuzma for 3. The Wizards with another miss. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Jackson. That one rolls around and rims out.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Shot to stop the run. Beal, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
And Brooks drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And the Wizards call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Get up, get loud, your Wizards answer.
On defense, the Grizzlies. They're leading by 8. And the basket by Beal.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Pass to Brooks. Five to shoot. Tries a 10-footer, and he hits the jumper.
The ability to finish with either hand makes Brooks a dangerous scorer around the bucket.
Beal outside. Elbow shot. That one off the back iron and out. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack, it would not be denied.
Pass to Beal. Charity stripe shot, and he gets the bucket. Beal's got 9 points.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Morant against Morris. And it's Morant missing.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it and a decent matchup.
Now Morris, looking for his first basket, still in this one. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Barton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Washington has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Back to Morris. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Steven Adams. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Morris. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by Barton. Here's Mr. Perfect. Memphis the rebound. This one for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Now here's Brooks. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Got a piece of it. It's Beal on the wing. 17 points for him last game against Utah.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Mr. Perfect. And he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9. For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Moran against Morris. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on. Crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break has been a big part of their success.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Out to Beal. No good with the triple.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggle to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games. It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
This is what you like to see. Kuzma not selling for something along the perimeter. In fact, just the opposite.
Here's Morant. The Wizards making their last shot. Pass to Mr. Perfect. The 3. The shot that time not on target. And the Wizards going the other way now. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested. And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Brooks outside. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Jackson down low. Defended by Kuzma. Count that bucket.
In terms of raw tools.